Hey guys, I'm back with another experience, and this experience was quite amazing, like the other ones I have had, and then hopefully the other ones that I'm going to have. But again, this was about nature and the elements and everything. So 6 months ago, I just decided to, yeah, just travel a bit around the world, you can say, in the different countries, just to explore myself and be with myself. And yeah, my intention at the time was just like, yeah, be in the car, be in nature, meditate, be a bit like raw, being nature places like retreat and rivers. Just like it was new to me, all of this, but I just felt I need to go from where I was. I just need to experience something new. So yeah, I went away and I went to a place where I had from my vision where it was like beautiful lakes and rivers. So I went at that place and I stayed there for a while, practicing, of course, the work, uh, studying it, just like being with myself, calm, because only then you are at your best. I mean, your best. So as I was being in that place, I was staying close to the beach. I found a remote place, very nice, and yeah, I was connecting, driving different places just to test, uh, and then on my way back, I've been in the beach like maybe an hour away with the car. So I was there and just with my dog and trying to listen to stuff, to frequency music, to just try different stuff that I am not used to, because as I've said before, this work is like nobody taught me this in school. I just like listened to Darius, what he's doing, and through he and the other who are in the group that are working with these kind of things, and do my own thing. It's just like, okay, she decides to do that, he decides to do that, the other guy did that. I just like, I do my own thing, like you do your own thing with what you know. So that's why I went there, and on my way back to the beach to my place, it was like a normal day. Had gone maybe 2.5, 3 hours, and I was not connecting fully. And I thought, was strange. Has not been 3 hours yet, but because only then, around 3 hours, I get at the time especially, I have kind of figured out. It takes me like 3 hours in nature somehow, and then I'm in this place of wow, clarity, and the weight is like away, like the resistance, the frequency that is here in this realm one. We are in the heaven, first heaven, and that's how it is in this matrix. The energy is dense, and nature is like a way to release this. At least what I figured out and put to practice, and somehow found out that hey, it's actually in nature you get a lot of where you can have clarity and do things from that perspective, because it's much easier, it's much better, and all these kind of things that I've mentioned in the past videos as well. And as I was driving home, maybe 2.5 hours, not fully 3 hours yet, I was not feeling it fully, and I was a bit like, okay, what's going on? What's going on? As I was driving, right after, like very short time after, like maybe around 50 birds. They were like in unison. They were like synchronized. It was out of this world. Like try to come to my window. It's like boof, boof, boof. It's like what's going on, and they were like getting together, and it's like you see those fish in the sea, like there's sardines, there's so many, like they change. It was in a kind of way that were like playing. I said, wow, where did this come from? And this got my attention, of course, because this similar experience has happened before. As I understand, when you're tapped in, you walk in unconditional love to your best ability. You're trying to be the best you can be, and you figure out who you are through astral, through out of body, through prophetic vision, through accessing time, through many things, through meditation, also many things. And I have many experience with nature. Like when I'm there, I know I'm protected. Like some God, the divine, is around me. I understand it now. At the start, I couldn't understand, but when it's in front of you all the time, all day, all night, just reminding you that hey, we're here for you. We're watching over you. Even if you are kind of human, you do your human things, you'll lose yourself in the matrix, but we are still here. Remember that. And yeah, we're just here to remind you that we are here with you, and we are part of you. And when you're tapped in and you're walking the walk that you want to discover with yourself, and we are here to show you that we got your back. So this is out of this world. It sounds crazy, but for those maybe who have experienced this know what I mean. And as they were playing, the birds, like a flock of birds together, suddenly from the right side, they were following me. But they were staying like in the same position. I was driving, okay, like normal, but not too very fast. So as they were driving, I said, what does it mean? Like, wow, what are they trying to tell me? But they were just like playful. And then I was kind of pushed the gas a little bit just to see how they react. I travel a bit faster, they come to me. I slow down, they slow down. So this is funny, you know? And in my amazement, I'm trying to figure out what they were kind of trying to tell me, but I couldn't somehow, but at the same time I was in awe that this was happening. And then after maybe a couple minutes, 3 minutes, they were following me. I think this lasted for 4 or 5 minutes total. But around 2-3 minutes, I was amazed. They were following me. And I didn't know what to do. It's just like, this is not like an everyday situation, you know. I stopped. I got out of the car. And I don't know, like you see in movies, you know, you just stop and see what's going on. I thought that was a good idea, so I stopped and came out, and hopefully they will come to me or communicate, or I will get some telepathic communication or something like I kind of sometimes used to get. But this time didn't happen. They just like disappeared. And I said to myself, wow. I waited for a few seconds, nothing to see, and I said to myself, wow, I blew this up. I was looking around, nothing. I don't know where they went. Maybe they disappeared in the air, because it was open space. And then I went back to my car, start driving, and I thought, oh, you messed this one up. Why did you stop? Like, and I didn't do much about it. I was just start driving, and then come back again. And I was start laughing. Now it's like, wow, this is amazing. Because this is amazing. It takes some time to digest this kind of things, you know, and find out how to work with this and what does it mean, because it's quite new. Even if it happens several times. But now they are like very on, contra when they're like observing and just messing around with you here and there by day. But this was like more personal, very intimate in a sense. as I continued driving, they was following me again. And then I said, okay, let me have a little fun. I pushed the gas, like quite getting faster and faster, and they were like getting faster and faster and faster and faster. I like faster and faster, and they were like getting faster, but now they were like kind of shaking, but they were not giving up. I was amazed. I said, okay, slow down. Just don't make them tired, you know? So I slowed down and they slowed down. They were still following me. And then as I entered the new village, like the side, the new village, and then they kind of turned around and they went back to their daily life, I assume. And I was in awe that I had this experience, and I thanked them a lot for cheering me up or what they try to do. And somehow my vibration was getting higher and higher and better and better. And then, pop, this song played in my head, and I have a lot of experiences with songs. And in the future, of course, I will talk more about this, what they mean, because it's the lyrics and the song and the melody and everything. And I will say the most of the songs I've never heard before. And I heard, but like not something I'm listening to, and I know the lyrics, no. But when they come, you listen in the right time, in the right timing, like everything is kind of orchestrated for you. So this song pop up in my head, and I was amazed. And I've heard this before, kind of in the background, but I never listened to it just to listen to it because I like to listen to it. I put it on with lyrics, of course, and to understand what it says. And my God, this song was about we are here with you, we love you. This is kind of another way to try to connect with you. We're always here. We want to encourage yourself to be in love with yourself and figure out things as you go and things like that, you know. It's like my tears, wow, like the best music you have ever heard at that time. It was amazing, but it was tears of bliss, you know. You just can't hold it back. It's so amazing. And then I realized I'm back in clarity again with an amazing experience on top of it. And it was like I'm saying, like I've said before, out of this world. And I was like, thank you. I had an amazing the rest of the day, and life went on. So I was very grateful, and I'm now sharing this experience with you. Hopefully some of you have had similar experiences or are going to have in the future, because like I've stated before, when you go this path, it's like a woo-woo path. It's like your true path. Like wake up. Like I'm telling myself, what's wrong with you? What are you like? Hello. Everything outside kind of works against you, and you have this information out there, and you're just delaying it. It's like when I have this amazing experience, because my mind, is being trained to be in this reality with materials and all the other crazy stuff here. So I need to kind of remind again and again that, hey, let's chase this. Even if it's not easier, sometimes I just don't get nothing. In the start, I used to get frustrated, but I'm over with it because I've understood more and more that I take what I can get it's like everything is fixed for me to see it when I want to see it, how I want to see it, and it makes sense for me. And this growth is like not next day you're a Superman. It takes some time, but day by day, week by week. Sometimes you have an experience once a week, and sometimes once a month, and sometimes You get some small pieces here and there. In like 3 months, you have a big one again, and suddenly in a week you can have like three, four, five, or six, seven experience in 3 days, like different, maybe some spontaneous, some visions, some clarity about things that helps you in life to live the best life you want, and things like this. It's different with everyone, but like when you tap into the other side, it's like amazing. But for me, overall, is the I feel clarity when I am conscious in this physical experience, and try to guide myself through life after my best ability. At the same time, clear my process that needs to be clear, the kind of the judgment and negative aspect. I'm not doing it with purpose, but I'm trained to kind of react to things in a specific way because that's how I've been brought up. In this situation, you react like this. This guy says something, you say something back. If it looks angry, you just like you look angry back, like you want to fight. The mind is being programmed like this. So you need just kind of to train those aspects, because then you clear out and then you get more. But you do that by being with yourself. You're facing yourself, and there is only then. There is nobody can disturb you. It's just have everything that you can call demons in your mind. And the movies they've been showing you, created all the crazy stuff out there. So yeah, overall, when you stay in this kind of environment, you're taking care of you, you're loving yourself. You don't know how, but you try your best with what you know. Just being with yourself is like loving yourself. No distractions if you can, and then practice the work. Keep studying it when you can, and somehow things will happen because automatically you will like, I wish to do that. Oh, this was a good idea. I need to try that out. It's like so many things you can do. I want to read about this or listen to this with some music in the background. It's like it can be many things you like, but while being, for example, in nature or doing two things at the same time. But music is one of the good things that raises your frequency as well. You need every tool you can use in life just to guide yourself. Like I've stated before, it will be much easier if we have learned this in school, but now it's like starting the school all over again, but the real school. Now I'm the excited kid to just like read about this. And sometimes I remember saying to myself when I studied this stuff, like, why didn't nobody tell me this before? I wasted so much time. When I was in school, I felt captured there. I never resonated with none of books, none of what they're teaching me, but I was kind of forced to learn it, to be the good kid, even if it doesn't resonate, like about wars, what happened, and you see today it's another war. So I should have learned about those things, But anyway, I'm doing it now, and I'm so happy to study these things. This is like the real school for me. I enjoy watching video of Darius or other people that talk about similar stuff, about the experience of finding the true state of who they are and exploring more, getting more, clearing stuff, being the best version. That's how I realize it when I go home after finished here. I need to be clean. I'm not clean yet. I still have things I'm working on that I'm aware. And sometimes they catch me by surprise, but I don't care. When I look back, I'm glad I went through that. Sometimes it was uncomfortable, but who cares, As long as I come good on the other side. And there is, when have understanding, there is no death, nothing to fear. Darius repeat again and again. Others repeat again and again. You're full of fear, but you're just like, okay, another day without fear, But like I said, this kind of fears things fades away when you're in a good environment. You are able to think clearly and invite the good thing to happen to you, and then this triggers an experience in the body, out of the body, in the middle of the body, everywhere, kind of, to make sense here. So this was Also an amazing experience with the birds, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and see you the next one.